Lord Alexis, sweet Alexis, most anything Alexis, almost most absolute Alexis, where's the soothsayer that you praised so to the queen? Oh, that I knew this husband which you say must change his horns with garlands. Soothsayer, your will? Is this the man? Is it you, sir, that know things? In nature's infinite book of secrecy, a little I can read. Show me your hand. Bring in the banquet quickly, wine enough, Cleopatra's to health to drink. Good sir, give me good fortune. I make not, but foresee. Pray then, foresee me one. You shall be yet far fairer than you are. He means in flesh. No, you shall paint when you are old. Wrinkles forbid. Vex not his presence, be attentive. Hush, you shall be more beloving than beloved. I'd rather heat my liver with drinking. Nay, hear him. Good now, some excellent fortune. Let me be married to 3 kings in a forenoon and widow them all. Let me have a child at 50 to whom Herod and jewelry may do homage. Find me to marry me with Octavius Caesar and companion me with my mistress. You shall outlive the lady whom you serve. Oh, excellent, I love long life better than figs. You've seen improved a fairer form of fortune than that which is to approach. Then belike my children shall have no names. Prithee, how many boys and wenches must I have? If every of your wishes had a womb, and fertile every wish a million. Out, fool, I forgive thee for a witch. You think none but your sheets are privy to your wishes. Nay, come, tell Iris hers. We'll know all our fortunes. Mine, and most of our fortunes tonight shall be drunk to bed. There's a palm presages chastity, if nothing else. E'en as the o'erflowing Nilus presageth famine. Good. You wild bedfellow, you cannot soothsay. Nay, if an oily palm be not a fruitful prognostication, I cannot scratch mine ear. Prithee, tell her but a work-a-day fortune. Your fortunes are alike. But how, give me particulars. I have said. Am I not an inch of fortune better than she? Well, if you were but an inch of fortune better than I, where would you choose it? Not in my husband's nose. Or worse are thoughts, heavens mend. Alexis come, his fortune. Oh, let him marry a woman that cannot go, sweet Isis. I beseech thee, and let her die too, and give him a worse, and let worse follow worse, till the worst of all follow him laughing to his grave, 50-fold a cuckold. Good Isis, hear me this prayer, though thou deny me a matter of more weight. Good Isis, I beseech thee. Amen. Dear goddess, hear that prayer of the people. For as it is a heart-breaking to see a handsome man loose-wived, so it is a deadly sorrow to behold a foul knave uncuckolded. Therefore, dear Isis, keep decorum and fortune him accordingly. Amen. Lo now, if it lay in their hands to make me a cuckold, they would make themselves whores, but they do it. Hush, here comes Antony. Not he, the queen. Saw you, my lord? No, lady. Was he not here? No, madam. He was disposed to mirth, but on the sudden a Roman thought hath struck him. Enobarbus, madam, seek him and bring him hither. Where's Alexis? He's at your service, my lord approaches. We will not look upon him. Go with us. Fulvia, thy wife first came into the field against my brother Lucius. Aye, but soon that war had ended, and the times state made friends of them, jointing them their force against Caesar, whose better issue in the war from Italy upon the first encounter drave them. Oh, what worse? The nature of bad news infects the terror. When it concerns the fool a coward, on things that are past are done with me, 'tis thus. Who tells me true, though in his tale lie death, I hear him as he flattered. Libaeus, this is stiff news, hath with his Parthian force extended Asia, from Euphrates his conquering banner shook from Syria to Lydia and to Ionia, whilst Antony, thou wouldst say, O my lord, speak to me home. Mince not the general tongue. Name Cleopatra as she is called in Rome. Rail thou in Fulvius' phrase, and taunt my faults with such full license as both truth and malice have power to utter. Oh, then we bring forth weeds when our quick minds lie still, and our ears told us is as our earring. Fare thee well a while. At your noble pleasure. From Sicyon, how the news? Speak there. The man from Sicyon. Is there such a one? He stays upon your will. Let him appear. These strong Egyptian fetters I must break, or lose myself in dotage. What are you? Fulvia, thy wife is dead. Where died she? In Sicyon, her length of sickness. With what else more serious importeth thee to know this bears? Forbear me. There's a great spirit gone. Thus did I desire it. What our attempts doth often hurl from us, we wish it ours again. The present pleasure by revolution lowering does become the opposite of itself. She's good, being gone. The hand could pluck her back that shoved her on. I must from this enchanting queen break off 10,000 harms more than the ills I know my idleness doth hatch. How now, Enababus? What's your pleasure, sir? I must with haste from hence. Why then we kill all our women. We see how mortal and unkindness is to them. If they suffer our departure, death's the word. I must be gone. Under a compelling occasion let women die. It were pity to cast them away for nothing, though between them and a great cause they should be esteemed nothing. Cleopatra, catching but the least noise of this, dies instantly. I have seen her die 20 times upon far poorer moment. I do think there is metal in death, which commits some loving act upon her. She hath such a celerity in dying. She's cunning past man's thought. Alack, sir, no. Her passions are made of nothing but the finest part of pure love. We cannot call her winds and waters, sighs and tears. They are greater storms and tempests than almanacs can report. This cannot be cunning in her. If it be, she makes a shower of rain as well as Jove. Would I had never seen her. Oh, sir, you had then left unseen a wonderful piece of work, which, not to have been blessed withal, would have discredited your travel. Fulvia is dead. Sir, Fulvia is dead. Fulvia, dead. Why, sir, give the gods a thankful sacrifice. When it pleaseth the deities to take the wife of a man from him, it shows to men the tailors of the earth, comforting therein, that when old robes are worn out, there are members to make new. If there were no more women but Fulvia, then had you indeed occurred in the case to be lamented. This grief is crowned with consolation. Your old smock brings forth a new petticoat, and indeed the tears live in an onion that should water this sorrow. The business she hath broached in the state cannot endure my absence. And the business you have broached here cannot be without you, especially that of Cleopatra's, which wholly depends on your abode. No more light answers. Let our officers have noticed what we propose. I shall break the cause of our expedience to the queen and get her leave to part. For not alone the death of Fulvia, with more urgent touches, do strongly speak to us, but the letters too of many our contriving friends in Rome and petition us at home. Sextus Pompeius hath given the dare to Caesar and commands the empire of the sea. Our slippery people, whose love is never linked, that deserver to his deserts are past, begin to throw Pompey the Great and all his dignities upon his son, who high in name and power, higher than both in blood and life, stands up for the main soldier, whose quality going on the sides of the world may danger. March's breeding, which, like the courser's hair, hath yet but life, and not a serpent's poison, say our pleasure to such whose place is under us, requires our quick remove from hence. I shall do it.